Good afternoon, this is Esther Lawson again with God's Grace Garden, and today we'll be harvesting the wheatgrass. And this variety that's growing here is called Liquid Sunshine. So I've already harvested one batch off of it, and I'll be doing another one and showing you the whole process on how I juice the wheatgrass. And it's very nutritious for your body. It's packed with chlorophyll. It has detoxifying qualities, and if you look it up, there's a lot of other good qualities that consuming lemongrass, not lemongrass, but wheatgrass does. You can't just eat it straight like it is. You have to juice it, and I have a juice inside, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So whenever you harvest it, you're gonna take it and cut it at the bottom part. You don't want to just cut the ends. You want to get it all the way and take it down to the almost at ground level, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll gather them in this cup right here. Let me just knock this stuff here into here. That's not gonna work well either. I'll just hold on to it and stick it right here for a minute. It's just basically grass, and I heard somewhere where you could do this with just regular grass as long as you haven't been putting any pesticides on your lawn. But I prefer to use real grass seeds. This is wheatgrass. Liquid Sunshine is what it's called. And I'm just cutting it all the way down to the ends. You know, I'm not doing this perfectly, but it'll be okay. And that's still growing. I have some seeds emerging from it, so I'm not going to harvest it quite yet. Look at these containers here. Has worms growing underneath here. I'm just going to grab a couple, throw them into the pot here so that they can fertilize. They're free fertilizers, so they can fertilize my soil inside there. Put some good earthworm castings in there. That's the good thing about containers. If you lift any of them up, you're bound to find all kind of cool insects and creatures growing underneath. Okay, I'm getting off track. But anyways, I'll do that later. Let me go ahead and cut this last little bit. I have some more containers that I'm growing these in, so I can harvest a lot at one time and keep it on like a rotation so that I have a steady supply and I don't have to wait a week for them to grow back. It grows about the same rate as regular grass grows. Grass is, the ground is very fertile, especially if you don't collect your grass clippings. So it grows, that's why the grass grows so fast, especially if you don't do that, because the grass clippings decompose back into the ground, making it even more fertile. So I've taken it down as much as possible. And this is what I have. And we're going to take this into the house and clean it. And we're going to juice it and see what we come up with. And I cleaned it with organic soap here. If you look here, this is called Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap, and I have the peppermint. There's all different types of varieties that are out there. They have lavender, they have tea tree, they have the all different types. So just look out there. It's about maybe $15, $16. I bought mine at the Fresh Market. You can buy yours online or any health conscious store that you can find out there. Okay, let's get started with juicing the wheatgrass. You just get you a big handful. Make sure it's clean because you don't want anything nasty getting into your juice. And with this juice, I just pack it down just like this. And it's going to come out this end, and the juice is going to come out the back end. Come in closer so you can see exactly what's going on here. And you just turn it, and it just does its thing. It's pretty cool. Alright, it's doing it slowly but surely. Just give it a minute. I'll put some some more in here. See, we didn't have a lot to begin with, so we're going to get what we can get out of here. And there it goes. It is juicy. Slowly but surely. The more that you have at one time, the better. I just have a little bit more left. This is enough for at least just one person. I was expecting more juice than this, but we'll run it through again and see what else comes out. Okay, here we go. I got juice coming out the side here too. Come around this way so you can see it coming out the side. You can see the juice in this pooling in there. Look at that. It's loaded with just chlorophyll. Alright, and as you see, the remains of the wheatgrass is coming out the front here, and it has juice coming out the front and the side. I'm going to send it back through because I think we can get more juice off of this than that. It has sort of like a cucumbery like smell to it. And it's working its way through the whole juicing system. And I'm sending it back through to get some more juice out of it. See, there we go. A little bit more came out. And you can take it back. Be careful not to do that. But now I can just get all this wheatgrass right here. Turn this and screw it back on. This isn't the most high-tech juicer out on the market, trust me. I paid maybe 40 bucks for it. That's rather expensive for me, but they have some that go into the 100, 200, and even more dollar range. And there we go. It's a lot more coming through this time. That's not bad for a little fistful of juice that I had. And the only way to reap the benefits of wheatgrass is to do what I'm doing right now, is to juice it. And I'm just going to keep sending it back through till I get my money's worth. Not money's worth, but my growing's worth out of this wheatgrass. I'm pulling it through. So I'll do this more on my own, but you all get the idea on how to juice wheatgrass. So after all that squeezing of the wheatgrass, this is what we come up with. I say that it's a good 2 ounces of pure, fresh wheatgrass, fresh squeezed. And here are the remains. Isn't that cool? So the more that I get at one time, the better. So that's the reason why I planted more wheatgrass, so that I can get more to harvest at one time, so that I can get more. So that's officially me juicing wheatgrass. And if you ever get a chance, you can grow it indoors if you have an indoor grow light or anything like that. So it can be grown all year long. And it's better to be grown in the summertime because you don't have to use indoor lighting. So this is Esther Lawson again, signing off with God's Grace Garden. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful week.